evening, I'm Leroy van der Stoep and welcome to the LRTVS Newswatch on Monday, November 10th, 2025. Making the headlines this evening. Prime Minister Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips has made it clear that there will be no exemptions for reckless drivers attempting to avoid penalties for traffic offences. The Region 6 RDC joined members of the Discipline Services to commemorate Remembrance Day 2025 on Sunday, and a 2-year-old boy drowned at a creek in Region 5 recently. We will bring you the full details of those and other stories when Newswatch returns. Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. We will start off the news by telling you that Prime Minister Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips has made it clear that there will be no exemptions for reckless drivers attempting to avoid penalties for traffic offences. Kyla Rollins reports.
As National Road Safety Month 2025 was officially launched on Friday, November 7, Prime Minister Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips reaffirmed the government's commitment to reducing road accidents through stricter enforcement and the use of modern technology. Delivering the feature address, Prime Minister Phillips said the government is developing a comprehensive road safety program, which includes the Smart Road Initiative that features automated radar speed limit and seatbelt detection systems. According to him, these initiatives are not meant to inconvenience drivers, but to make the nation's roads safer. The Prime Minister also addressed the issue of motorists seeking leniency when caught violating traffic laws, stating firmly that there will be no exemptions for those who disregard the rules.
Some want to be exempted because they have position. When they pick them up, the radar pick them up. Basically what the radar is telling you, you've exceeded the speed limit, right? This is a traffic offense. You got to pay a fine or appear in court. And a lot of people want exemption.
Sharing a personal experience, PM Phillips emphasized that he has resisted requests for special treatment, insisting that everyone must be held accountable under the law.
I have people who call me, see what you could do. I am not going to do nothing. I am not going to do nothing. And in fact, I have young relatives of recent who called me and I said, listen to the police. He has the discretionary powers to exercise in this case. Don't call me. And I asked him to hand the phone to the police. And I tell the police, this guy is not supposed to call me. Don't feel intimidated. Do what you have to do. And that is my stand as Prime Minister. So anybody listening to me, you know how I stand. Don't call me.
The Prime Minister's remarks set the tone for this year's Road Safety Month observance, being held under the theme, Careful Driving Saves Lives. Kyler Rollins, the LRTVS Newswatch.
A tragic incident occurred on Saturday when a 2-year-old boy drowned at a creek in Region 5. More details on this report. The deceased child has been identified as 2-year-old Devin Jacobs, Americaby Village, Region 5. Reports are that on November 8, 2025, at approximately 8:30 a.m., Devin asked his mother, Nisa Andrews, a teacher, for permission to visit their grandmother's home, which is just a short 2 to 3 minutes walk away. She allowed the children to go. Upon arrival, the children expressed their desire to bathe, and their grandmother directed them to the nearby creek, which was a common practice for them. After about 15 minutes, the grandmother checked on them and realized that Devin was missing. The shocking news quickly spread through the community, prompting the formation of a search party. Despite extensive efforts around the creek and its surrounding areas, they initially found no trace of Devin. Then, at around 11 a.m., Stephen Fredericks went to the creek for a bath and discovered Devin's body floating in the water. He swiftly raised the alarm. Devin's body was transported to the Myconi Cottage Hospital around 9 p.m., where he was pronounced dead by the attending doctor. His body is currently at the Bailey's Funeral Home awaiting a post-mortem examination. Reporting for the LRTVS Newswatch, I am Leroy Van Der Stoop. More news still ahead. You are watching the LRTVS Newswatch. Now for more news. 2 male teenagers sustained serious injuries in a car accident on Sunday in Bath Settlement, West Coast, Berbice. More details on this report. According to reports, 18-year-old Colin Seeley from Myconi, East Coast, Demerara, was driving motor car PAE 4628 with 16-year-old Jaden Edward, also from Myconi, at approximately 4 a.m. on Sunday, November 9, 2025, on the Bath Settlement, West Coast, Berbice Public Road. The vehicle was traveling east along the northern side of the road at a fast rate of speed when Colwyn lost control. Subsequently, the car veered into the southern lane, colliding with a road plow on the southern parapet before striking a motor lorry. The impact caused the car to flip about 10 feet and crash into a steel and mesh fence, ultimately coming to an halt. Both the driver and the occupant were found unconscious by public-spirited citizens and promptly taken to the Bath Regional Hospital. They received treatment for lacerations, and Colwyn is currently in critical condition due to head injuries. Both teams remained hospitalized. Authorities are actively investigating the incident. Reporting for the LRTVS Newswatch, I am Leroy Van Der Stoop. The Region 6 Regional Democratic Council joined members of the Disciplined Services to commemorate Remembrance Day 2025 on Sunday. Kyle Rollins was there and filed this report.
Remembrance Day, also known as Poppy Day, was observed across Guyana on Sunday, November 9, 2025, as citizens joined the rest of the Commonwealth to honor those men and women who served and sacrificed their lives during World War I and World War II. In Region 6, a solemn wreath-laying ceremony was held at the Esplanade Park in New Amsterdam. The park was filled with quiet reverence on Sunday morning as members of the disciplined services, regional officials, and members of the public gathered to mark Remembrance Day 2025. The ceremony began with a traditional parade and inspection of the guard, followed by the laying of wreaths at the cenotaph, honoring the bravery and selflessness of those who fought for peace, freedom, and justice. Region 6 Regional Chairman-elect Junior Bassant said Remembrance Day gives us the opportunity to reflect on the courage and selflessness of those who fought for freedom and peace, noting that their sacrifices remind us of the cost of war and the value of unity.
We also recall with gratitude those who throughout the years have made similar personal sacrifice in their continuous struggle for human dignity, social justice, and freedom from all forms of oppression, wherever they exist. On this solemn occasion, we, the citizens of the Republic of Guyana, rededicate ourselves to the search for peace everywhere and renew our commitment to the development and well-being of our beloved country.
Originally known as Armistice Day, Remembrance Day commemorates the end of World War I on November 11, 1918, when hostilities officially ceased at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. Over the decades, the observance has evolved into a universal tribute to all servicemen and women who have died in the line of duty and continues to be observed in Commonwealth nations around the world. A symbol of this observance is the red poppy flower, which grew over soldiers' graves in Belgium and France. The poppy has since become an emblem of remembrance and hope, worn proudly to honor the fallen and support living veterans. Sunday's ceremony at the Esplanade Park was among several held nationwide, reaffirming Guyana's commitment to honoring its heroes and preserving the legacy of those who served. Kyla Rollins, the LRTVS Newswatch.
More news after these messages. Welcome back. We will now take a look at the local stock exchange market complements of Casky. Now for the bridge report. The Berbice bridge will be closed to vehicular traffic on Tuesday, November 11th, 2025 from 9:10 to 1.5 hours. The schedule is subject to change without notice. And that's wrap up tonight's edition of the LRTVS Newswatch. In case you missed the newscast, you can visit our YouTube channel at LRTVS Newswatch to stay abreast about what is happening around you. Remember to subscribe and click the bell icon to know when we post the next video. On behalf of Newswatch's technical and production team, I am Leroy Van Der Stoop. Thank you for watching.